And with Drew Cochrane after Largs Thistle's 4-0 victory over Winton Rovers, what a difference a few days make in junior football.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an amazing Saturday, apparently. Goals have been flying in like seagulls over Largs Promenade. Everywhere you look, 6 goals, 9 goals, whatever. So there was Largs last Wednesday being drubbed 5-0 by co-winning. What happens? Largs win 4-0, should have been 5-0. And Coinning, who won 5-0, they've lost 6-0. And it's just an incredible day for goals.
Yeah, and in that same group as well, you had Beath as well winning 9-0 against Stilray.
Yeah, now, Beath, of course, had lost to Winton Rovers. There's no kind of thread to this, really. It's topsy-turvy. We know that Kenny McLean, back at Bellsdale, the prodigal son, has returned and he scored 4 goals today. And any time he's played with Beath, he's ended up the top scorer. So that's been a good signing back for them.
Yeah, that's going to be an exciting game next weekend when Beath come to Largs. But looking at the match today, though, it was a dramatic match at Barfields that we were both at when with Largs, and there was some sending offs, obviously, which played a big part in that score.
Yeah, I mean, they really do. I think when you lose a player so early as Winton did, with Ben Carson going off, and of course you and I are Largs guys, and we really didn't see it as a red card, to be honest. It infuriated the Rovers, but it gave Largs the edge, and of course they deservedly went ahead. There was a very good move that ended with Gary Fleming. Gary scored a really good goal, teed up by Struthers, and then of course Struthers got the second goal himself. So 2-0 at half time, and they had a man up. So Lars well on the way. And then to compound it, Johnston of Winton Rovers was sent off early in the second half.
Yeah.
And
I think that was for a bit of dissent. It seemed to be a bit
kept
back to the referee.
He kept mouthing the guy and went, because he was shown the 2 yellows and within the space of 10 seconds. And then of course we had goals from James Marks, who come on as a sub, and Glenn Thompson. So it reinstated Largs' confidence, I would suggest.
That's right. Well, Kilbirnie got the surprise score of the day. They beat West of Scotland Cup finalists Kilwinning 6-0. Drew.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's Kilwinning. That was their first setback, but what a setback, as we say, 6-0 they lose, and the new guy Brannan scores 3 goals for them, including at least 1 penalty.
Now, looking around the grounds, there was a huge clash. Game of Thrones, as I've called it. Irvine Meadow at home to Hullford United. Now, Meadow took the lead in that game, Drew.
Yes, people were really watching to see if Meadow could compete with Hurlford, because it's changed in the last 2 years. Meadow were the superior side, expected to win leagues and cups, and now it's Hurlford as the main challengers to Auchinleck in all local competitions. But there you are. I bet there was a great atmosphere to it. Meadow taking the lead, but Hurlford with that very strong squad, they've come back, and of course they're just about through to the quarter-final already.
Secured the victory. And Darvel have gone great guns. They lost, of course, heavily last week to Hullford, and they've really bounced back the last couple of games.
Yeah, I mean, you just couldn't bet on junior football at the moment. I know as a punter, you just couldn't. I mean, there's Darvel losing 9 goals last Saturday, and then they scalped Irvine Vicks 5-1. It didn't help when Irvine Vicks, although taking the lead in that game, they then had Wilson sent off.
It was always going to be a close game, Maybole and Troon. I mean, Troon, albeit in the Premier, Maybole have always been a good cup side, and they proved that today. They got a draw. Right. And then finally looking at Auchinleck as well, they got a draw with Glenafton today, so they've at last been pegged back, but obviously against a good Premiership team in Glenafton. That'll give them some confidence for the rest of the season.
Yeah, great result for Glenafton, really, who went out, and of course they signed up 3 or 4 top players, including Chris Malone from Kilburney. So Glenafton, it's good to see, isn't it, Glenafton giving Auchinleck a race for the place. A race for the place. Yeah, I'm poetic and I didn't know it.
Definitely a good run for their money. But all in all, though, it was, like you say, the goals were flying in, and I suppose that just adds to the excitement of junior football. You just don't know what's going to happen at any game.
No, I mean, it really is the joy of the juniors. I mean, I have to say that not only in Ayrshire, but I know already as I speak to you, and it's within half an hour of the game's finishing, but Petershill scored 9 goals today. Clydebank scored 7. They beat Perthshire 7-1. And Pollock, who started well, they beat St Anthony's 4-0. And that's just to illustrate that the goals are flying in. You get your money's worth, there's no doubt about it.
All in all, a fantastic day of football, and thank you very much, Drew. Thank you. Hey, I'm with Bryan Slavin, Largs V manager, after the win over Winton. It was a great turnaround for you today.
Aye, Calum, definitely. It was definitely what we needed today. There was no doubt we'd impressed upon the boys that we couldn't go another game defeated, getting the beat. Even a draw wouldn't have been much good for us today. But the main thing was that we got a performance of some description in terms of hard work and desire again. And I think we saw that right from the very start. It became a bit of a false game in a sense, with them getting 2 men sent off, but as I said to you earlier, that's the importance of keeping your discipline in the game. It's not always just about who's the best team over a season, who's got the best players. It's also about there's these other things that come into play, like discipline, that can make a massive difference. And so for us to just keep our discipline in the face of a couple of maybe hefty challenges now and again as well was pleasing. So happy with the reaction, definitely.
And you changed the team around today as well.
Yes, I mean, I think having watched it on Wednesday night, I felt we were missing something. I don't know what was up on Wednesday night. It was like a team of clones that turned up. It was a very strange performance. I don't understand it. It was completely the opposite to what we've been preaching. And the only thing I can do is put it down to a bad day at the office. Really, a really bad day at the office. However, they turned up today in a better position, and I thought we needed a bit more experience at times. So that's why I brought myself back in. I mean, I've kind of decided that just a squad of 18 was great in theory just now, but with 2 on holiday, 3 injured, I thought, well, thankfully Matthew Santos was desperate to play today, so we strapped him up and played him, which was great. But obviously wee Mark was still struggling a bit, so we didn't risk him. Changed it about, played the 3-5-2 so we could match up with him. And I felt it worked. I thought Big Alan and Craig, who needed to redeem themselves after, they were only 2 of a team, to be fair, that needed to redeem themselves, but they played well today. They were much better at being aggressive when the ball was in the air and running the ball on the deck, and it was just up to me to give them a bit of cover so that they could go and be aggressive and be forceful against their men. So I felt that worked out quite well, and I think we'll maybe try and stick with that. We'll speak to Arnie, but it gives another option to play. All in all, I'm positive about us moving forward now, and looking forward to getting on with it again on Wednesday night.
And just take us through the goals. I mean, the opening goal from Guy Flynn was a great goal, great build-up.
Yes, it was. I mean, it's simple, straightforward. We worked it. I think we worked it down the line wide, and it came into Kevin. And then I think he's tried to manoeuvre a shot, but got maybe shut down a bit, and he's played it into Gary, and it's a good finish by Gary. I mean, it's good. It's great for Gary to come in and get the goal for you. I mean, he's playing wide right, but he's got the positional sense and the desire to get up and be in support of Kevin when he gets the ball there. Because there's a lot of folk that would have been sitting 15 yards out the box when Kevin gets the ball there. The boys that are used to playing wide. So it was a credit to him that he got in there and got the goal, and that's the desire you're looking for. Second goal, again, I preach to the boys how simple it can be at times. The ball, I think the ball got played up, and I think their boy tried to flick it on, and it drops into Murray, and he just hooks it over his head. Nothing simple. He knows he's under pressure, hooks it over his head into Pierce's flick into Kevin, and he puts it in the net. And I think there was a suspicion of offside, I'm told, but we never get that for the first goal on Wednesday night. The boys came back for an offside position, and he's clearly offside, and we didn't get that. So you've got to look at these things, even himself up a wee bit.
And It was the third and fourth goals as well were great. It was great to
Yes.
see James as well get
Aye.
a fantastic
It
goal.
was a cracking individual goal, aye. And that's the thing he's capable of. I try to tell him, or both me and Ali try to tell him to keep it simple now and again. It doesn't need to be a lot of touches in tight and trying to do things.
It doesn't need to be too intricate.
Aye,
that's
too
the
intricate,
thing.
that's exactly it. It's about him getting the ball, getting it out of his feet and getting at people. Whether it just be threatening in behind if the ball's over the top, or getting it and running at people, that's his threat. And it's just, he was starting to get that last season and believing it. And hopefully with that goal again today, he'll see, aye, that's what I need to be doing all the time.